Hello and welcome to this video on deploying Faddom in Nutanix. First of all, I'd like to say welcome aboard and we look forward to working with you in the future. The first step to deploying the OVA is to download it, which you do from our downloads portal by using the activation key and email address. You click on login. If you haven't received your activation key yet, please let us know and we'll be happy to provide you with one. Once you are here, you'll see this screen which has all the download options. You can then click on download to download the OVA. As you can see, it's for VMware or Nutanix, it's the same OVA. Once you have done that, you will go into your Prism Central. You will click on upload OVA and you will give the file a name, and then you will select the file and click on upload. I'm going to pause the video here while it does that. So welcome back. As you can see, the upload has completed and verification is now processing. We can now close this and we just need to wait for that to complete. While that completes, you can see here we already have an OVA template available, so we can use this to deploy. You select it, you click on actions, and you can then select deploy as VM. Once this has loaded, it will bring you to the main screen. Here you will provide a name of the VM. I would strongly suggest calling it Faddom or having something with Faddom in the name. The description is Faddom Server Appliance followed by the current version. You can see it comes with a default of 4 CPU and 16 gigs of memory. That is fine for the majority of environments. If you wish, you can increase it. It is not recommended to decrease it, although this is always possible. If you click next, you then select the disks if you want to change them. However, these by default is a 20 GB OS disk and a 100 GB disk for the database. It is not recommended to remove these, but you can attach another disk if you wish. You can then need to select the network. You attach it to a subnet. Here, this subnet is designed for a static IP where you will put in the IP address. In our case, we need to select this subnet, which is actually only configured for DHCP. You then click on save. You need to make sure legacy BIOS mode is selected. Click confirm, and then you can click on next. If you have tags, you can tag them here. I would recommend as well setting a tag of Faddom. You can then select your time zone. By default it is UTC, and you can either add a script if you want or not. We do have a script in our guide on how to deploy Nutanix that you can copy and paste here if you wish to set a password for SSH access. If you wish to use the default password, please do get in touch with Faddom support, who will be able to provide this to you. Then click on next. You can review the settings and then you create the VM. I'm just going to pause this here while we wait for the deployment to continue. Once the virtual machine has finished being deployed, you will access it with the IP address or the host name if you have given it an FQDN, and then you will be delivered to this page, which is designed to set the password for the default administrator account. You can create your own accounts for access or connect it to your LDAP. You can see our guides on both of those and contact Faddom support if you have any help. We then put in the password that we want for first time access and click let's go. You will then be taken to the login page and you click on login. This will take you to the activation page where you will put in the activation key and click on activate. and then once that is done, you will be asked to set up your data sources, where you can see our other videos and guides on that. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please get in touch with our support team at support@faddom.com. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day.